got an update from Upchurch. Let's check this out.
Chelsea. Knock, knock, knocking on Chelsea's door. With the lips of a Chelsea. And we're following the stairway to Chelsea. Dum, 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 dum. I'm a bone. She's a bone. He's a bone. We're all bones. Devil bones and animal skulls. Anybody want to buy some bones? Anybody want to do some witchcraft with some ferret bones? We can summon the black crystal dragon. Mr. Chelsea comes out with some nipple tassels. They got like squirrel spinal cords on it. Black crystal dragon. The black crystal dragon has been summoned. And the controller is Chelsea. So I'm telling you right now, I'm not stopping till I get some answers from one of these that have been around me, that have taken advantage of me, and done all this. Because guess what? I'm getting pretty close. So on the CMD shift side of things, I found some stuff involving something they don't have nothing to supposedly do with, and that's reality. Okay? I'll just pause on that. Now, I'm searching here through my email, and just looking through kind of to see what the I can find or what I see, because we already found out that B-Loose was in my email and sent Sonny an email to change my percentages. So I get to looking through these percentage splits by old Sonny and CMD Shift. And listen, take me to court. I want you to take me to court. Because here's why. I'm seeing these like emails that were attached to my royalties and whatnot, right? Okay. Well, when I looked up this email, it goes to a realtor. This realtor is getting percentages on my music. How is that? I would like to know, because I'm not aware of doing a song with a realtor. You see, I find it very odd that the only two things that email pops up for Nashville is a recording artist and a real estate agent. And here's why I'm asking. Because, Sonny, you know for a fact B-Loose emailed you to change my percentages where he would make 10%. I asked you, I said, hey, did I tell you to do that? And he goes, well, no, not personally. I said, didn't I tell you to call me about changing shit like that? He said, well, I mean, yeah, we usually FaceTime because you said I had to see your face. That's on recording. So if that's the case, why did you answer this email to change B-Loose percentages when you knew B-Loose had access to raise hell and eat cornbread? And the reason I was talking about the real estate agent that we just seen is because of this. Now check this out. You ready for this? Hey, Deerdorf, watch this, you gypsy hippie. Now look at this. There's also another one, another label right underneath that. It says churches. It says church house right underneath the 300 drive. Now, when I click that one, look what pops up. Well, I'll be damned. What do you know? Dinkeldorf's buddy, Bobby Naklicki, even made Deerdorf's merch. What do you know? Isn't that crazy? Now watch this. Speaking of realty, you gypsy hippie punk. Deerdorf, answer me this. How the did you switch that house of mine out of my name without me anywhere to sign for that and for a notary to stamp it in front of me. How did you do that? Because in Tennessee, I think that's impossible. No wonder you was like, woohoo, Redneck Nation. Redneck Nation's making my clothes, man. Even though my best friend, Ryan, got over by them and done detached from them. No wonder. No wonder you and Belus were like this and together 24/7 at this warehouse where y'all are supposed to be making my sets to shoot music videos. No wonder y'all had the warehouse for 3-4 years and we shot maybe 4 hours of music videos in that. No wonder Belus got tried to get the power of attorney and give it to me to sign, and I crumbled it up and threw it behind me and literally went directly to Instagram, held the camera up and said, Rob, what did Belus try to get me to do? He said, sign power of attorney. I said, what did I do with it? He said, crumbled it up and threw it in the trash can. No wonder you have scattered like cockroaches. You're all cooked. I'm starting to see why my wheel fell off my brand new Denali 8-lug truck. Damn, you think my mechanic would have checked that, right? Yeah. No wonder you ride in the back of the pack for the first time ever while riding motorcycles and you hit me at 30 miles an hour in my spine. No wonder my cousin Billy Thomas is like, cuz, just so you know, I love you, dog, and I don't believe nothing about what they're saying about you and shit. No wonder y'all are having meltdowns and midlife crises on the internet for everybody to see. You're nervous. You should be nervous. No wonder you come to my house randomly and was like, hey man, happy birthday. I'm gonna reach in my pocket and give you a pistol that's not in a case that has bad motherfucking engraved on top. Oh, by the way, there's 3 bullets in it. Here. And you wonder why I turned it into the cops, you stupid mother. Your ass has been trying to do something so you don't fucking get caught with all your buddies doing all this shit. Yeah, no wonder you have scattered. Where the is Belus? I think Belus moved out of the country. Word is he moved out of the country. You're over there trying to quit claim, sale, deed your house to get the out of here. Dude, y'all are so busted. And while y'all are doing this the whole time, y'all are all screaming, it's the Illuminati. It's the government. It's the police. No, it's a small ring of criminals that really wanted me to die. They really wanted me to overdose. Yeah, no, y'all. And I'm going to make sure of it.
All these people that was around Upchurch, bro, that he's helped change their lives, giving them a plethora of things, but beyond that, change the whole trajectory of where they could have been. And then they sit there and act as if he did nothing for him, as if he was like their enemy and wanted them to fail, when any form of success that they ever had was connected to his success. That's crazy to me. That's insane. I don't know. Maybe I'm just someone who believes in loyalty, who doesn't want to see someone get done dirty by the people that they've helped. Chelsea, you're nasty. I already have seen that. You're over there leaking text messages that prove nothing beyond what I let people know. That I was pretty much hired to do a timeline, did research. That was it. But because Chelsea could spin things in whatever way that they could seem to make things seem as if they were negative or evil when they're the evil person. They're the one doing rituals. They're the one that wife look like them. It looked like she put the wig on, and it's her. She take the wig off, now it's him. He also look like Bam Bam Bigelow. A less successful, less talented, maybe even on that stuff, allegedly, version of Bam Bam Bigelow. But there's more stuff that we could look into. Hold on, that's crazy.
4 Chelseas, 5 Chelseas, 6 Chelseas. Chelsea at the bottom, Chelsea at the top, Chelsea at the front, Chelsea at the back, Chelsea really fat, Chelsea big as a whale. Chelsea worship Baal and going to hell. She's Chelsea. Chelsea ain't cool. Chelsea ain't gnarly. Chelsea don't ride Harleys because if she does, she's so fat she'll look like Saddleback Shawty. Chelsea. He's a 50-year-old Fallout boy. I really love you, Chelsea. I'm pretending I'm a preteen. Pentagram on my head tonight. And when I ride my Harley, I wear a Power Ranger helmet. I really think I look cool. My favorite color is lime green. Oh yeah. Chelsea. He rides a motorcycle like a Canadian hall monitor. This motherfucker going on a ride where the top speed limit is 45 miles an hour. He dressed like it's Fallout 6. He dressed like he's going to play paintball for 2 people. He looked like a cyberpunk gladiator out here doing all this. He has 12 blinkers. One blinker, when you click it, it says, I'm turning left. I'll sue you if you hit me tonight. That's what it does when he clicks the blinker. I had Trevor Blu-ray put LED strips on his helmet. When he clicked, he was all hooked up. Looking like getting a brain scan. No, he's just going for a Sunday ride, dressed as a cyberpunk gladiator. When he walks, it sounds like a bunch of Astro Jacks hitting the floor. He clicks his blinker. I'm turning left. And it's like his helmet's blinking. Like he had a bad idea, just blinking. I'm going left. I'm a lefty loosey. It's like, God damn. Is that look like a satellite just landed at this 4-way. What is that? We're going to investigate you, Mr. Chelsea, until you're nothing but skin and bones. This motherfucker, okay, so let's get this straight. Somehow, Blue Moon is in this guy's name, I think. It's already been confirmed by the storage unit people that this motherfucker rented a storage unit in my name, that he used his license. He was talking to a West Virginia realtor and blocking me from selling this house in West Virginia that I just now recently have found out was never sold. Velus told me it was sold. Well, according to this West Virginia realtor who has no reason to lie, he said that old Chelsea has been blocking it from getting sold and knew about it just sitting there the entire time. Mr. Chelsea was also apparently renting this house over here in Pegram. We're about to drive by it. We're going to see what this house looks like that Mr. Chelsea was renting. Damn, fix your driveway. Is Chelsea here? And the reason why I just showed you guys that house that Mr. Chelsea was renting is because there's something weird with that place. First off, don't tell none of us about it. Second off, he has people that fly in that produce music with me He had somebody stay there one time without me knowing. First off, why would you stay there? Why wouldn't the producer just stay with me or stay at one of my other houses? Why would you send a producer there to a random house that you rented, Mr. Chelsea? We were wondering that. So when I called him about this situation, this got defensive and was acting all weird for apparently no reason. Which that don't make no sense. And guess what? I recorded it! So this person that works for me is like, yo, this place Chad got me staying at is weird. This guy that's a drummer here is like weird. Or whatever, right? So I'm like, okay, come back to my house. You ain't got to stay there, whatever. I said, we're going to search my car too, because if I don't know about this place, I don't want, my producer using my car and going to stay at this place. That's just weird. So we search it. We find a tracker in it. So I'm like, okay. I was like, I'm going to call Chad and ask him, does these people have cameras? Right? This freaks out, dog. He's like, what are you insinuating? I didn't do anything. I'm like, yo, relax. Then that's when I was like, okay, I'm going to ask him some questions about this place because he's acting too weird.
What is there to sound an alarm on?
What is there to sound an alarm on?
You just said I'm about to sound the alarm on all the. What are you talking about?
All the cops tell them there's a tracker in your car. It's very simple. We just call them and say, hey, someone put a tracker in my car. Here's the tracker. That's what I'm saying.
Why are you mad about it?
Because I don't understand what you're trying to say. Because I just got awoke from, I was literally dead asleep. And I'm trying to wake up and understand. I don't know what you're trying to say, Ryan. What are you trying to say about the tracker or the rental?
I'm trying to say I've been being told it's an Airbnb.
When I say Airbnb, it is also an Airbnb. This guy rents out the entire, he has 1, 2, 3 different rooms.
Who's renting it to you?
The individual from here. Oh wait.
Sound the alarm on all this is really a weird thing to say.
You're reading into it way too much. I was just awoken from sleep. What I'm saying is call the cops. That's what I'm saying. Call the police. Call the cops.
Can I not call you to ask if there's cameras on this Airbnb? What is your problem?
I don't have any problem, dude. I was just woken up. I don't understand what's going on with the tracker. I didn't put a tracker in your car. I don't understand what you're trying to insinuate.
I'm trying to insinuate to ask if there's cameras on the building. That's it. I don't know why you're getting so mad.
That's what I'm saying. If you've got someone put a tracker in your car, don't you just call the police?
Chad, if there's cameras, it will show who put it in there. I'm not angry. I'm asking you a question, bro.
I have no idea if there are cameras there, Ryan. I don't know. I can call the guy and ask him.
What's the address? Okay, and what's the guy's name?
That's what I'm looking for. Chris.
Okay, what's the other people?
That's it. He's the guy, him and his wife, I think they're rented out.
Okay, how old are they, you think?
Chris is probably, if I had to guess, probably late 30s, early 40s.
Okay. When did this place start being rented?
I started communicating with him back in September.
Looked like Chelsea got caught being nasty. Yikes. How hard is it to answer a question, bro? He's asking you if there's cameras on the property and you talk about well, maybe you should call the police. To ask them if there's cameras on the property when you're supposed to be working for Upchurch? Fam, I don't know how he didn't get fired on the first day. He should have been out of there as clear as day. And mind you, this person was trying to secretly record Upchurch the entire time. They announced that. So there was bonus amounts of footage and audio. But did they just answer the question? No. Because they knew that they got caught being filthy. They knew they was wrong. And instead of just taking accountability. They rather just lie. It's pretty nasty, bro. In fact, let's give him the nasty song. I think it's only right. Only right that we give him the nasty song for that, because that was nasty work.
Yeah.
You nasty fam, you nasty. You nasty fam, you nasty. You nasty fam, you nasty. You nasty fam, yeah. You know your name. You
Super nasty work. Like, dang. Do you have no morals? Come on.
It is. This means your boy has never been wrong. Check it out. The word on the street is Empire Records. Empire Distribution is being looked at and investigated, apparently. They just want me dead right now. So let's get this straight. So you mean to tell me I got a problem with distribution? My music is taken down. Really, because I asked the distribution company that I was with, I said, hey, who the fuck are these people getting royalties off my shit? As soon as I start asking questions to this distribution company called CDM Shift, specifically Sonny Bama, they automatically don't know anything about anything. So I start asking all kind of questions like, who is this person getting royalties? What is this email address? What did they do for me? And this, like, are they a producer? What are they saying they're doing? Because I don't know this name. I've never seen this name before. And they're getting $37,000 a month. Also, this distribution company apparently has a social media crew that I've never met in my life. But somehow, when my social medias are getting taken down, they're getting them back and they're getting them verified. So I'm like, hey, how are you getting my stuff verified? Well, then he reveals, well, we have a copy of your license. Not like they copied my license. Like, no, they have a physical copy of my license. Who gave you that? I'm not just going to give somebody my license. So I'm asking these very simple questions that should definitely be able to be answered. And they can't answer any questions. And I'm like, okay, what the f***'s the deal? They get mad at me. They're like, we're taking your music down. Get out of here. Now, here's the juicy part, fellas. Guess who Chad had a meeting with about distributing my music? Empire Records, aka Empire Distribution. Well, guess what? I said no. All right, now watch this. Then Selecto Hits in Memphis is like, hell yeah, we'll take on your catalog. It's a big catalog. We'd love to distribute it. Then they have a call with Chad. Then after their phone call with Chad, then they're like, never mind, we're good. They went from hell yeah to hell no after the phone call with Chad. Now watch this. Then apparently Musico is interested, and look what Chad tells them. Chad tells them, no, he don't want to re-upload his stuff. He just wants to not make money on anything right now. Remember when Chad did the whole 22 days in with Ryan? I was like, oh my God, what is effing going on? 22 days in, this had a meeting with Empire Records at my house on my back porch. The same distribution company at the beginning of this video, this dude says is being investigated because all these dead artists. And the word on the street is these dead artists had insurance policies on them to where their distribution company or whatever, or label or whatever, collected the insurance policies on these dead artists. Now, since I'm an independent artist, none of these can make an insurance claim on me if I'm dead. What would you need from me to be able to do that? You'd need a power of attorney, which B-Loose didn't get from me and he asked for. Guess who else thought they was going to get a power of attorney, apparently? Well, apparently Chad thought he was going to get what? He told someone that. I have proof of it. You know what's funny about that? B-Loose and Chad were working with each other when Chad was fired. Yeah, we found that out too. Uh-oh. It appears Mr. Chelsea and all of his gargoyle satanic friends
have lots of explaining to do.
Now, what's the last thing old Chelsea, said before he left? He said, I'm not here to do investigating. Well, mother, if you're the manager and you're managing Ryan Upchurch's distribution and stuff, you don't want to investigate what is going on right here? Why is there so much? Nobody's answering any questions that I have. Oh, that sounds like Only something a criminal would say. You ever just sit back and think, like, who pays all these people to act? You know, not even in just my situation. Like, for instance, Johnny Depp. Like, when we were watching all that, when the lady was like, he stuck a broken wine bottle in my vagina. What? You'd be dead. You'd be dead, dude. Johnny Depp's over there like, what? And the chick in the courtroom's being all like inaudible. Like, what the fuck is going on here? What is this? And you got all these wild ass characters on the internet.
And Johnny's a bad guy. He's horrible. He's a drunk pirate.
Like, that's in a movie. That's in a movie, like, where he plays a character called Jack Sparrow.
No, that's Johnny in real life. Johnny's crazy. He ran after me with a sword. He had seashells in his hair. He had dreads with seashells. Grabbed the machete and just went running. He was just spinning the wheel of this big ship, and it's just making me seasick, doing like ocean donuts everywhere. This man is evil. He should be charged with driving recklessly endangerment of sea animals.
I don't know if y'all remember, but she in his bed. Like, what is it with these people and human? We all know I just had to evict some people, and like, there's like on the thing where you put the toilet paper somehow, like light switch. How'd that get there? You know, like, I think I know why America used to have a ton of insane asylums, probably for these duty booty wall flickers. Are you sad like me that David Allan Coe died today? Cheers to the Radio Outlaw. Dude, yes. Man, I blared his music all day today on my Harley. And in new project trucks. Oh, yeah. I got this new little GMC Sonoma I've with. You doing rapping, Bill? Doing rapping. The f*** you won't quit doing rapping. What up, bro? How's life been treating you? Good, Eddie. How about you, bro? I've been just doing good in ism. The fire that keeps going. How's it feel to have your name blackmailed? Fake news. Do you have a backup Spotify under Ryan the Redneck? Is a backup Spotify a thing? Surely not. Why you cut the brim of your hats? Because I ain't trying to walk around looking like the kid from the Sandlot with a big duck head. Quack, quack. Your views on Christianity are heretical. You know nothing about the Bible. Stick to music. What do you know about media experience? I know I ain't got no media experience. Why do all these idiots think you lost your daughter in her own drink? They don't think that. They're just saying it for the internet. I'm just doing this because I know it's going to wig some people out. Ready? Help him. All right, so to those of you that said this light bulb had to be recharged, I've had this light bulb for 2 years, never hooked it in a socket. It is still doing the same thing. You don't have to recharge it. You have to just touch it. That's it. Hell, you don't even have to touch it. For those of you that think I'm clicking a button, are you ready for this? Watch this. I almost let it. All right, ready? The person who made this light bulb is trying to, like, teach you something.
Chelsea. You know you was moving foul, Chelsea. I don't know why you trying to play that game. Dang. Super nasty out here, fam. The labels or the nasty industry people. And then you got, when you're independent, the crabs in the barrel trying to drag you down because they don't have talent. It's nasty work. Tell me what you guys think down in the comment section. Hit the like button and hit the hype button if you're able to. Share the video. Watch another one. Watch the one I did previously if you can.